Ahla wa sahla, welcome back to Learn Arabic with Manar. So far over our lessons we saw question words in different places, but we never discussed them in details. So in this series, which I'm starting today, I will explain all the question words in Levantine Syrian Arabic, what's the different variations of each question words, when and how to use each one of them. When we have two similar question words, when and how to use each one of these question words. So, yalla, let's start. Let's start with كيف, how. Instead of كيف, some people they would use شلون. They mean exactly the same. So you could choose the one that you feel more comfortable to say. With كيف, we could attach all the suffix pronouns that we discussed here, and it would mean how are you or how he is or anything. So you could say كيفك to a man, كيفك to a woman, كيفه how is he, كيفها how is she, and so on. The same you could attach the suffix to شلون, and also it would mean exactly how are you or how is he or she. شلونك to a man, شلونك to a woman, شلونها how is she, شلونه how is he. In English, if you want to ask, for example, how is the weather, you need to use the verb to be, is, to connect the sentence. In Arabic, we don't need to use the verb to be in the present. So if we are asking how is the weather, it would be كيف الجو. كيف, it is how, الجو is the weather. كيف الجو. But we need to use the article il if we are talking about something general. For example, movie, film. If we want to ask how is the movie, we will say كيف الفيلم. كيف, it is how, الفيلم, the movie. But if we are asking about a person, for example, we will just use كيف and after we will put the name. So, for example, كيف لما, how is لما, or كيف عدنان, how is عدنان. So we use كيف and a general noun or a specific name. Or we could use the general noun with suffixes, as we saw, like for example, أهلك, your family. So كيف أهلك, how is your family, كيف الجو, how is the weather, كيف سامي, how is Sami. But if we are asking about something, how was or how were in the past, here in Arabic we need to use the verb to be can. Can, we could change it with attaching the different suffixes according to the thing that we are asking about. For example, كيف كان الفيلم, how was the movie. كيف, it is how, كان, it is was, الفيلم, the movie. كان, it is the masculine was, because film is masculine. But if I'm asking about something feminine, for example, الحفلة, the party, it has تاء مربوطة at the end and it is feminine. Here I will use كانت. It will be كيف كانت الحفلة, how was the party. On the other hand, if you know what you are talking about and the person you are asking knows what you are asking about, you won't need to use the noun. You won't say كيف كان الفيلم, you would just say كيف كان, how was it. Or if you are talking about feminine, you will say كيف كانت, كيف كان, how was it, masculine, كيف كانت, how was it, feminine. If you want to ask about tomorrow's weather, in Arabic you will say كيف رح يكون الجو بكرة. كيف, it is how. رح يكون, will be. يكون, it is the future, will be, and it is masculine because الجو, it is masculine. كيف رح يكون الجو, the weather, بكرة, it is tomorrow. كيف رح يكون الجو بكرة, how is the weather going to be tomorrow. Now let's see how to use كيف with verbs. In English you would need the helping verbs do, does, did. In Arabic, you won't need this. You will just use the word كيف, how, and you will put beside it the verb in the present, in the future, or in the past. It depends on your question. For example, if you want to ask, how do you make falafel? In Arabic, you would say, كيف بتعمل falafel. كيف, it is how. تعمل, it is you make. falafel, it is falafel. كيف بتعمل falafel. For the future, for example, you would say, كيف رح تروح على الحفلة? How will you go to the party? كيف, it is how. رح تروح, you will go. على الحفلة, to the party. Let's have an example in the past. For example, someone cooked a very good and nice food for you and you want to ask, how did you cook this food? In Arabic, you would say, كيف طبخت هالأكلة? كيف, it is how. طبخت, you cooked. هالأكلة, this food. كيف طبخت هالأكلة? Now we have when, where. It sounds similar to the question word in English, when. In Arabic, it is إمتى. إمتى. This word is when. When, it means where. Also, when could be attached to suffixes to ask, where are you? وينك, to a man. وينك, to a woman. If you are asking about something like a key or something, you would say وينه, where is it? وينك, وينك, وينه. To ask where is or where are, in Arabic we will just put when and after the name that or the noun that we are asking about. If we are using a general noun, we will need to use the article il, because here we are asking about something specific. For example, we are asking, where is the restaurant? We will say وين المطعم. when, it is where. المطعم, it is the restaurant. If I'm asking, where is your sister? It would be وين اختك. when, it is where. اختك is your sister. وين المطعم? وين اختك? Let's see when with verbs. For example, where are you going? وين رايح. when, it is where. رايح, it is you are going. Again, in Arabic, in the present, we don't need the verb to be. وين رايح. Or for the future, we will just put the future. وين رح تروح? Where are you going to go? وين رح تروح? وين رايح? وين رح تروح? Or in the past, وين رحت? Where did you go? Again, in Arabic, we just use when and next to it the verb or the noun that we are asking about. If we attach the prefix le to the verb when, it will be to where. So here you could ask, to where are you going in the summer? In English, I know that you will just ask, where are you going in the summer? In Arabic, you could just say, لوين رح تروح بالصيف. لوين, to where. رح تروح, you will go. بالصيف, in the summer. Or, to where do you want me to give you a lift? In Arabic, you will say لوين وصلك. لوين, it is to where. وصلك, I give you a lift. لوين وصلك. لوين رايح بالصيف. Now let's see من وين, where from. We use it to ask people, where are you from? So to a man you will say من وين انت. To a woman you will say من وين انتي. من, it is from. When, it is where. انت, you masculine. انتي, you feminine. If you want to ask someone, where are you coming from? In Arabic you will say من وين جاية. من وين. من, it is from. When, it is where. جاية, you are coming. من وين جاية. Where are you coming from? In English, you could drop from and just ask where. For example, someone bought something and you want to ask, where did you get the dress? In Arabic, you can't say وين اشتريتي الفستان. You have to use من وين. Where from. من وين اشتريتي الفستان. من, it is from. when, where. اشتريتي, you bought feminine. الفستان, the dress. من وين اشتريتي الفستان? Or you want to ask, where did you take this pen? من وين أخذت هذا القلم? In Arabic you have to use من وين. You can't say وين أخذت هذا القلم. It doesn't make sense in Arabic. So you will say من وين, where from, أخذت, you took, masculine, هذا القلم, this pen. من وين اشتريتي الفستان? من وين أخذت هذا القلم? Now we have شو, what. We've seen it so many times before. We used it to say شو اسمك, what is your name. شو, it is what. اسمك is your name. شو اسمك. Again, we don't need a verb to be in the present. What happened? شو صار. شو and صار, it is happened. شو had, what is this. شو, it is what. Had, it is this. شو had, شو اسمك, شو صار. We could use it also with verbs to say what are you doing. شو عم تساوي. شو, it is what. عم تساوي, you are doing. Also شو عم تقول, what are you saying. شو, what. عم تقول, you are saying masculine. عم تقولي, you are saying feminine. If you want to say what do you want, in Arabic you will say شو بدك. شو بدك. We could use it also. What would you like to? شو بتحب. شو بتحب. شو بدك نعمل اليوم. What would you like to do today? شو جاي على بالك تاكل اليوم. What do you feel like eating today? We talked about the word بال and all the different uses in this video. Check it if you didn't see it yet. شو جاي على بالك, all together it means what do you feel like. تاكل, you eat. اليوم, today. شو جاي على بالك تاكل اليوم? Sometimes you will hear the question word شو in front of other questions, because in Arabic we use it as a feeling word to emphasize other questions. In the future I will make a special video about feeling words and how we use them, so wait for it. This was our first lesson about question words. There are more coming. Leave me a comment using what we learned today. Now let's go over our words for today. How, كيف, شلون. How is the weather, كيف الجو. How is the movie, كيف الفيلم. How is لما, كيف لما. How is عدنان, كيف عدنان. How is your family, كيف أهلك. How was the movie, كيف كان الفيلم. How was the party, كيف كانت الحفلة. How was it, كيف كان masculine, كيف كانت feminine. How is the weather going to be tomorrow, كيف رح يكون الجو بكرة. How do you make فلافل, كيف بتعمل فلافل. How are you going to go to the party, كيف رح تروح على الحفلة. How did you cook this food, كيف طبخت هالأكلة. Where, when. Where are you, وينك masculine, وينك feminine. Where is it, وينه. Where is the restaurant, وين المطعم. Where is your sister, وين أختك. Where are you going, وين رايح. Where will you go, وين رح تروح. Where did you go, وين رحت. To where, لوين. Where will you go in the summer, لوين رح تروح بالصيف. To where do you want me to give you a lift, لوين وصلك. Where from, من وين. Where are you from, من وين انت masculine, من وين انتي feminine. Where are you coming from, من وين جاية. Where did you buy the dress, من وين اشتريتي الفستان. Where did you take this pen, من وين أخذت هالقلم. What, شو. What is your name, شو اسمك masculine. What happened, شو صار. What is this, شو had. What are you doing? شو عم تساوي? What are you saying? شو عم تقول? What do you want? شو بدك? What would you like? شو بتحب? What do you want to do today? شو بدك نعمل اليوم? What do you feel like eating today? شو جاي على بالك تاكل اليوم? Thank you for joining me today. If you like today's video, give me a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you want to check suffixes in Levantine Arabic, you could check it over here. If you want to see my lesson about bal, you could check it over there. See you there. Yalla bye.